pardon me, but it seems like something happened at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I saw the Peacekeepers take away the culprit.
Huh? You saw who it was?
They apprehended a man wandering around the clock tower. He had a lot of weapons on him.
The weapon man?
Among them was a hammer, so he's the culprit for sure. After all, they say the nail man always carries a hammer and nails wherever he goes.
To be fair, that makes sense.
Wandering around the clock tower while carrying a hammer.
That sure does sound suspicious.
I'm assuming he's not the guy, considering we're having to investigate this case, but... Thank you. Where? Oh, here. Hi, lady.
There seems to have been some sort of incident at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh my, really? Such troubled times we live in. It's that man again, right? I've heard there were numerous cases.
You mean the nail man?
That's the one! There was a commotion not too long ago. Where did it happen again? The museum or the art gallery? In any case, I'm glad he's been caught.
Probably the museum, since there's that giant one.
There were no clues at crime scenes because they all occurred in locked rooms with no way in or out. Phew, I'm so relieved. By the way, who are you? You've got some nerve talking to me as if you know me.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, my bad. Okay, it's the museum, I'm assuming. But Yusuke Kitagawa? No, never mind. Still have the glasses. Definitely not him. Hi. Oh, I can check out the dinosaur fossil?
Wow.
Oh, a dinosaur fossil, it's so cool!
Get it?
I should extract this DNA and recreate it. Yeah.
Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nail Man was caught.
Really? That's big news. I'd better tell everyone.
So who is this Nail Man?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about it. He's the mysterious Nail Man, Conai Ward's most famous urban legend.
Urban legend? Sorry, I haven't heard of it.
Oh? You should count yourself lucky then. Have you ever felt the urge to kill someone while going through your day?
No.
The Nail Man
Well,
can make that
maybe.
wish come true.
Okay.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church.
What the hell?
This summons the Nail Man, who will
Oh shit, my bad.
kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
Alright. I didn't mean to.
Whoever is killed by the Nail Man is pinned by countless nails.
Scary. I can't handle horror stories.
But that's just an urban legend, right?
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nail Man is real. But now, he's been caught. What kind of person would want to copy the Nail Man? He must have a screw loose or something.
A killer from an urban legend. How creepy.
I mean, it sounds plausible.
All the hairs on my body are standing on end.
But you don't have any hair.
I guess that's all the info you can extract from these snooty people.
Still, I think I get the gist of it. These Nailman cases are based off an urban legend. They started 6 months ago. A similar case happened at the clock tower today, but a suspect was apprehended. That's about it. There's nothing else for me to know.
Wait, what about those cases? They all happened in locked rooms, right? I haven't seen any locked room mysteries yet! Give it to me! I want it
I doubt we can see the scene of the crime. Let's just head back.
Come on, just a peek. Let's check out the clock tower one last time.
Just one look, okay?
You're
Alright.
the best detective, the president of our company, no, of our nation.
Can we like get invisible powers if you're a ghost? Well, right now. We're just gonna have to sneak in. What are you doing here, child? But you look dead inside. There's a big clock tower nearby. That's where my friends and I used to play.
What?
Something happened and the peacekeepers ran us off. Ugh, I'm so bored. Sorry, kid.
Hey, that's not where you should be going right now.
Okay, I thought maybe there'd be a secret entrance. I thought I was gonna be sneaky about it. Okay, let's just follow what the game wants me to do. What the hell? I'm about to execute somebody in the middle of the square? What the hell? It's just a child. Oh,
Excuse me!
What the?
Are you okay? Can you stand up? Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
What do I do?
what just happened? I'm
Jumped
so...
in here without a plan?
I couldn't help it.
What were you thinking? You just doomed yourself.
You're under arrest by the peacekeepers. If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against you. Listen, you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Alright.
Wait, please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down. Any other action will be seen as resistance. A coin?
Laura! Thank you, Laura.
A reckless sense of justice isn't even worth a single coin. This could have cost your life. Remember that.
Right. Sorry.
That's some impressive athleticism. Unlike you, Master.
Hey, are you okay?
Please, my dad needs help. Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
Huh? Get your dad back? What do you mean?
My dad was arrested by peacekeepers for what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit.
Wait, that's your dad?
But he was here to repair the clock tower. He has nothing to do with what happened.
So, your dad is innocent, but he's being framed as the nailman?
My dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to. So please, please, get my dad back from them. So
At
you
first-
want us to prove your father's innocence?
First I thought they were gonna pin it on a crime. Like, yeah, definitely it's like 6-year-old would have done it.
Assignment? Yes. I figured you could do it since you took them down so easily. How much do you have ready? Huh? You mean money? I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible. However, if you want my help, you will need to prove your resolve. I don't have any money.
can offer is this. My dad and I played catch together all the time. It's my most prized possession.
Hey!
Out of the question.
Halara, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I? The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table.
He's a
If
kid.
they cannot offer a fitting amount of money to prove their resolve, to me, they might as well not even exist.
Big talk for someone who's all about the money. What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid? I'm a deaf god though, so I sure ain't one to talk.
Oh, did he not offer enough? The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Huh? Me?
Or perhaps you're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
How much do you charge?
Preliminary estimates mark it at around 5 million yen.
Shin? Is that currency? How much is that?
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even though I'm amazing, I can't create human money out of thin air.
I'll be at the cafe nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind. You will need my help eventually. And when you do, call on a detective named Halara Nightmare.
Huh. So, what'll you do, Master?
Well... I have to do this myself.
What? You sure you can handle it? Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked-room mysteries.
Hey, leave your dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope. He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
Wait, are you confident or not?
Thank you! Please save my dad!
Looks like my master made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. With the peacekeepers gone, now's our chance to strike.
Hey, wait. Before that...
What? iPad?
Wow! It's
Yuma's an
the
iPad kid.
murder report. This
No.
is a great find.
It's the Monochroma file!
Just as I thought. The details of the case are on here.
It's gonna look like a Monokuma file. Show me. Ah, boo. Boo. Clock Tower murder case. Report crime scene. Clock Tower storage. 3rd floor. Victim female. Age 20 to 30s. Identity to be confirmed. Estimated time of death unknown. Time of discovery. Approximately 7 a.m. Wow. You guys are bad at this.
The body was found around 7 a.m. And it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
Oh, here we go. First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of a suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the investigation. The murderer is suspected of being related to the Nailman killings.
A suspicious person behind the church. But the area behind the church is...
That's where the Nailman's supposed
All
to
you need
be.
to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's where the forest to summon the Nailman is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
Note, the door was locked from the inside of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems the completely locked room that matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
There we go! La
they're so excited. Does the nail man turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
A phantom who vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes me drool.
Suspect apprehended a suspicious individual near the clock tower. Suspect was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name G.A. Colon. Colan? Colon? It's 48. Occupation unknown. Dog. I mean, yeah, wouldn't they have record of that? That's so stupid, but whatever. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock. No witness or alibi. The Peacekeeper's current investigation suspects him to be the Nailman. I mean, honestly, if it's going this way, it's probably the Nailman. It's somebody with the Amaterasu Corp, and that's why they're trying to pin it on him to make it look all suspicious. But obviously, there should be a way to have some sort of contractor doing work on the clock tower if he was actually scheduled there. Or maybe he wasn't. Maybe there's some more to it, but who knows? Just assuming, obviously, he's the innocent party and there's somebody else at large. But communicate... excuse me. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media.
The Peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the nail man. You gotta search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up. Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower.
Yeah, let's hurry. Before the Peacekeepers wake up. You should go hide someplace safe. I'll be right back once I check inside.
Alright.
Now off to the clock tower we go!
Okay. I'm assuming there's nothing else really outside here to...
Perfectly soggy.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, how? Oh, here. That's completely rusted. Walking it doesn't seem like there's a way through. Oh, well. There is the thingy there. How? I want to get that. Oh. I guess I'm not allowed to leave. Okay. Well. Ew. Is there maybe a gate over here? Does not look like it. Okay. Maybe that can get it later on. Something. I don't know. Maybe the gate opens up later. I'm not too sure. You know, I suspect it to be like a giant building, but no, it's just a clock tower. That's
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
It's fair. I don't know what I was expecting, some sort of like freaking business in here. No, it's just simply like a churchy clock tower. Is the church near here? Because this is very like, okay, it's very like a kind of clock tower to like an old style church, you know.
You can do it, Master!
Second floor.
I see a suspicious door!
I want me to go in here because that's where the murder is. Or is it still locked?
Crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
Fair enough.
I don't want to see any more.
Also fair.
To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant. is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation.
Alright. Well, already seeing...
Oh, also, any clues
Okay,
you
hold on.
find during your search will be recorded by yours truly. It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. What place is suspicious?
Inspected investigation marker to gather information to solve the case. New solution keys. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's the first official one, but... First off, I'm going to say that there is definitely an imitation murder. I mean, if the nail man is actually somebody who's real, there's clearly an abrasion on her neck, so she's probably killed by strangulation or something, or hanging, and there's probably nailed post-death.
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't you?
I'll play these games to know enough.
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the...
Obviously, it's supposed to be like, yep, got killed with nails. And like what do you want to call it? Well, similar things like in 1-2 of Danganronpa. The second case, Danganronpa 1. Won't
This
say
is
anything, I
definitely
guess.
a real corpse and
Yeah,
not
it's-
a doll.
Like a rope abrasion or something like that. Looks like she was just like choked to death or something.
I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details.
Or hung, I guess it could have been. Since it is in a tower, maybe, I don't know.
No matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled.
Yeah, so strangled to
A
death.
victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation? The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge.
Mm-hmm. Probably the
Yep,
easiest
it's
one.
a corpse.
Window,
So
the
this is the
shard up
only
window.
They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
Note the door's locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The window is barred off or shuttered, okay, and locked from the inside. No other entrances. Seems a completely locked room. Yep.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery. So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
Yeah, who knows?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password.
Looks electronic, if you had to ask
There's
me.
a latch on the left side. I think I can move it.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here. It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here. What's that sound? Oh, it's locked again.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You want to be friends with them?
No, that's not it.
Well, the shutter closes.
Now it won't go down. I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up. But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters.
A random out there theory is the rope that was used to kill the victim was also used to climb down, but then how did they get rid of the rope? I don't know. I mean, they could have been the peacekeepers.
Just in case you open a shutter shop one of these
Peacekeepers
days.
could have just been like, let's, or whoever, you know, was like, let's just nail her to the ground, say it's a nail man murder, and then blame it on the dude with the hammers. It could be simply like that, I mean. But it sounds like this is, I mean, there could be an actual serial killer now, because it sounds like they've been saying it's recently, right? Because there's been a killing, because obviously, yeah, Nail Man sounds like it's just some, like, freaking urban legend type deal from, like, yeah, you know, Jack the Ripper type deal, and then suddenly it's like, oh, now there's somebody basically mimicking it in the modern day, but, I mean, I don't know.
Something under the window.
Well, I'm sure we'll get more answers right here.
Did you find something interesting?
Can I check it?
The bottom of the window is wet.
So it was open at some point,
Maybe
yeah.
some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff.
I'm sure the dolls are meant to obscure something, like there's
More
something in
dolls.
between all of
Here
it.
too? These two are lined up and nailed together.
Yeah, it's meant to like obscure, just kind of.
What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll.
Yeah.
On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
Okay, yeah.
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
As I said, it looks. Yeah, but I mean, it meant to like obscure. Obscure. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, hey, let's just make it all creepy, and then not gonna notice every single one, I guess, necessarily. Some contraption to get down, I'm assuming, but oh, this doll on the wall, obviously.
Dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand.
Realistically, you wouldn't catch me in this room. Those dolls alone, not even the dead person. The dolls would be like, yeah, I'm out.
Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the nail man.
Yeah.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead.
Mokuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, hiding somewhere in this school. Look out for her.
Then make a doll resembling this
Yeah,
someone,
we already heard
whoever
this.
is killed.
I never heard this.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
To hide the fact that they killed him with a rope.
Or maybe it's the real nail man.
Maybe I read it wrong. Yeah, like maybe the nail man. It's a going around killing. I thought this was like something that's been happening recently. So, too.
Now I'm scared.
I don't know.
Told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff.
Same. All right. Check corpse, the door. Anything over here? No.
I see.
Oh, never mind. There is wooden box.
What's up?
You know,
That might be a clue related to the case. It's covered in dust and no evidence moved. Oh, then why even? Oh, I guess it's just a thing I can't look at. All right. And then I guess just the door, probably for the locker room type of deal.
this is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered.
And broke it down, or
That must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock
Yeah.
to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted. This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside. That should be enough.
well, clearly I escaped through the window or something.
And that's a wrap.
An investigation be ended once you finish examining. Stop whenever. Oh, okay. So
What else is there to check?
I guess if you want to recover, but if it's all done, it's all
That should
done.
do it
So
for the investigation for now.
Yeah, the door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. Woohoo! It's a locked room mystery. So cute.
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
okay.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
Okay. I do want to check up there then, I guess, since
Speaking
we're
of
gonna make
which,
us do.
what's
Okay.
this ladder over here?
Probably the roof or the
Should
clock.
we take a look?
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it.
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
Okay. And down we go.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something?
Clues.
Over here!
Oh, there's a gap there. That's why it wasn't letting me in there.
Over here!
Okay.
Are you keeping up, Master?
I'm going to be grabbing this first. Don't tell me I'm not going to be able to grab this first. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now we can talk, child.
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building. And I found these.
Footprints?
Yeah.
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall.
Huh?
But it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be loafers, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
They like vaulted themselves down.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with Wall Phaser
Or-
Man now?
Well, I don't know. No, he climbed into. Oh, I don't know.
First the nail man, and now this. It's a phantom party.
And the end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
He was
What
Batman.
do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
I mean, realistically, if he's just like a repairman, he'd probably be wearing boots or something, or like, yeah, kind of more. He wouldn't be wearing like that kind of
In
shoe.
that case,
So
I'll remember it for you.
So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
yeah, kind of what I was saying.
He's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it. The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here. I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the
Okay.
peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
Yeah, probably. Oh, what in the hell?
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows. You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely. It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. Which means capture anyone that even appears suspicious. They may still be nearby. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that. The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Alright, I thought it was like a suspicious area, like it looked almost like a hole earlier, but just the board. Because I was wondering how to get back here. Get the little Shinigami trophy thing.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
Alright, anyways, let's get the hell out of here.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe? If you let them take the lead,
All right.
you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you
Screw it.
Laura, please, help me!
If Master is vowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So rootless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 yen, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now, he has no money either. Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
Supposed to go back to Chief after this. Like, we're just supposed to round everybody up. Now we're solving them. Yeah.
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him. But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others. Even me.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway,
Depressed,
Master,
maybe?
I've been wondering... Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you?
Supposed to be like a plot point
Now
for
we'll
something.
investigate the past Nailman
Oh.
cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Gi.
I remember hearing about the art gallery one or whatever, or something. Either an art gallery or museum.
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I've yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Laura, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Okay. Not seeing the profile. I'm curious because. Let's see. There's no specified gender. So it's not, it's just supposed to be that? Like, okay. Oh. It doesn't seem like they're the focus on, like, the case. Like, not like some sort of, once again, Danganronpa 1, case 2 type deal. So I'm assuming it's just supposed to be... Alright. I'm more just, yeah. Alright, whatever. Oh boy, doesn't get a name. They could have given him just a name. Anything? I don't know. Whatever. Jim. Call the boy Jim. Jim Jimmels. Could have been. Alright, oh, I could probably just warp back there if I gotta go to, never mind, I can't. Looks like, oh, I can't warp to the riverbank, it looks like, so. Screw it, I'll walk around, I guess. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the way back. Was she following me, or are they following me, I guess? Like I said, I kind of just assumed female, just due to the voice, but so if they're supposed to identify that, then that's different, so. But, once again, I don't know how they're going around that. I don't know if they're trying to imply that, or they're just, like, they don't go by either male or female, or it's supposed to be like a hint thing. They're kind of just weirdly dancing around it, but I know Japan sometimes does weirdly dance around that stuff in a lot of Japanese games and that kind of concept, so apologies if I get that wrong. That's not my intention. I'm not, I just, like I said. Unsure if I need to remember that as a mystery thing or just a character detail. Where? Oh, hey, there's a rooftop. Where? This is that marker. Oh, down under the sewers, right? Oh, or the underground, not there, like here. Oh, hey. Nice. Cool. Leveled up again? Let's go. Clock.
Hey,
There are pipes everywhere you look in the city.
I'm sure.
I guess all these pipes are necessary given how much drainage is needed for the endless rain.
Master.
Master, try touching the TV monitor. Sure, but what for? Maybe you'll get sucked inside. There's no way that would happen. There's someone on there.
Hmm?
You customer? Huh? Better get out of here. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm sorry.
Master, you gotta hurry.
Hi. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Who's worshiper?
It's the Peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Oh, he got arrested. That was quick.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking Peacekeeper.
Considering
He's
Halar
quite infamous
kicked,
for
like,
being sly and persistent.
knocked out, like, what, 4 peacekeepers? I'm sure it's pretty obvious to be like, yeah, it's probably one of those detectives, so.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity.
Some flowers
makes my
for
hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... it makes me want to sink a ship.
I don't follow.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You couldn't at least help me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, The last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm sure we have enough time. Yeah, 'cause this serial murder is right there. So it's been, like, continuously going on, well, in the last little bit. It's not just like, oh, this is an urban legend that's been going on for hundreds of years, and then suddenly somebody just got killed with nails today. So...
You can get to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
Let's
All right.
hurry!